Hi there, my name is Cameron Conaway. Welcome to 3-Minute Reframe. Today we're talking about the second arrow. The Buddha told a story of 2 arrows. The first arrow hits you. It's a painful event beyond your control, like a piece of harsh feedback or a missed opportunity. You feel the sting. But then you pick up a second arrow. This one is made of your own judgment. You think, I'm so stupid for letting that bother me, or I should be further along than this. With those words, you stab the second arrow into the wound of the first. Now you've got 2 issues to deal with rather than 1, and it's nearly impossible to address the sting of the first arrow while you are reeling from the self-inflicted pain of the second. In my work as a feedback trainer, I see this constantly. Many employees aren't so much bothered by the negative feedback itself as they are by the second arrow judgment they inflict on themselves afterward. Clinical psychologist Tara Brach notes that admitting it's not my fault that the first arrow hit allows us to be more responsible, not less. It releases the self-blame that locks us into old patterns. This is where we develop what I call First-Arrow Fluency. Fluency is the ability to speak a language accurately and without hesitation. To be fluent in the first arrow is to recognize the raw language of your nervous system, the racing heart, the tight chest, the heat in your face, without needing to translate those sensations into a story about your inadequacy. When you are fluent, you see the sting for what it is, a biological event, not a character flaw. You learn to stay with the physical sensation long enough for it to pass, rather than rushing to cover it up with the protection of a second arrow. The reframe. When you receive a critique, notice the first arrow. Feel the palm sweat. Instead of reaching for the second arrow of self-ridicule, practice your fluency. Say to yourself, this is the first arrow. It's a natural reaction, and I can handle the sting. By pausing between the stimulus and the response, you turn a wound into a period of practice. You aren't idiotic for feeling the sting. You are human. And in feeling it rather than reacting to it, you are likely in the top 1% of humans. Drop the second arrow, and the first one becomes your teacher. Give it a go. See you next week.